Hi, so today we are going to look at trying to fix this Casio CDP-200R keyboard. Based off the back of my success with the Roland RD150, which I've talked about in another video, I thought I'd try and fix some more keyboards. I got this one for free. It didn't come with a power adapter. They said that it's all supposed to work fine, but of course it doesn't. I've noticed this bank of black keys down here aren't, there's something wrong with the weighted action. They're just spongy and they don't work. Some of the keys down here also kind of get stuck. I don't have a proper power adapter for this one, but I have tested it out. The sound does work. When I move it around, there's something loose inside that slides up and down and seems to jam these keys. So I suspect it should be pretty easy. I reckon something's just come loose. But yeah, let's see how it goes. First challenge is, how do we get this apart? So there's a couple of screws here. I'll try them. Haven't been able to find a service manual for this one, and I have never. That's popped off. Okay, so it just looks like the expression wheel and headphones there. Just has a bit of a cover. But we've got a few extra screws there as well. Let's have a look underneath. There are some more screws underneath here as well. Try the ones on the side first. Plastic knobs broken off. It looks like it's just this cable retainer. It's not the end of the world. can't really see what's going on there. That's the little, you see here, this key here pushes down, and that will be the weighted action there. So there's probably an arm that goes out with a weight on it. But I think I'll need to open it up a bit more to have a look. Okay, so I've popped the other end off. It's much the same. No connectors there. So what I think I'm going to do, looks like there's kind of a bottom panel here. I'm just going to try and undo that and see if that comes out. So I wonder whether that might give me access or maybe drop something out the bottom. Breeze blowing through this tool. Hope that there's not too much wind noise being picked up. All right. Okay, I think I see the problem. Looks like a number of these arms have just fallen out. Be why. So that's a white key, and the black key. Okay. Hopefully that means I can just kind of click them back into place. Let me pop the camera down and we'll see. Okay, so I haven't quite figured out how this works, but you can kind of see it from this end. You see this key, it actuates this little arm. See the black piece on this arm? And see how that black piece is right there inside the key. So this is the weighted action. And it pivots on there and fits into the key right there. You can see down here, this is the action of it. So when I press the key down, it goes against this felt strip, and when the key rebounds, it kicks out this way, which hits on the felt strip on this cover. So what I need to do is I need to feed the key up into there and actually hook this onto its little pivot, and then make sure the black piece is inside the key as it should be. So I think if I So I've gotten this key back in. So that black key there is working. So we'll see if I can do it for some of these other keys. Kind of just doing it by feel. So I've got the key there. Now if I pull, there we go. Yep, that has done it. Kind of just got to do this by feel. I'm pulling. So this is the key here that I'm doing. So I'm pulling it back while just feed that in, get it to click, and then now that key's jammed. I think the actuator wasn't. There we go. So I think what happened there was this little black piece wasn't actually inside the key, it was outside it. Let's go to this one. This isn't much to see, it's kind of more of a do it by feel. Which doesn't make for a very good video, but anyway, hope some of the sounds might help. I'm struggling with. I'm just going to move on to the next one. Try the right key. There we go, that one clicked in really easily. This next one here. Yep, that one clicked in. Okay, let's try and go back to this one. There we go. Right, that should be it. So now I'll just put this cover back on, flip it over, and we'll see how it feels. careful not to over tighten these screws because they're just self-tappers that go into plastic. I imagine this common problem that people over tighten them and strip out the plastic. Okay, let's flip this keyboard down and see if the keys feel a bit better. Okay, so I've flipped the keyboard back upright now, and yeah, these keys all feel, they've got their proper weight to them, which is good. Let's try a sound check. Now this, I got this keyboard for free because the person who was selling it had lost the power adapter. You see, without a power adapter you can't test to see if it works okay. They said everything worked fine, but clearly that wasn't quite right. I do have this universal power adapter, which kind of works. The plug isn't quite the right size though, so I've got to just hold it in place. So I'll do that. I'm not a piano player, so I can't demonstrate anything fancy, but yeah, that all works. So yeah, the velocity, the touch sensitivity all works fine. So I could call that a win. Just quickly, for putting these end caps back on, there are some little metal plates here with threads in them for these screws. They just dropped out when I turned the keyboard upside down, so make sure you put those ones back in. They go in flat side against the plastic, and they only go in one way just because the way that they're shaped against the plastic. For this end plate to go on, this lip here needs to slide up underneath there, and once that is slid up, then it'll allow this bottom section to pop in. These little tabs here pop into that space there. But yeah, you've got to, the bottom kind of flares out while you put this one in until it clicks into place. There we go. A little bit awkward, but yeah, just once you get it right, it's fine. So on this side, do the same. I've got those metal tabs back in. Good as gold. And then next, we've got these screws to put back in. unfortunate. These little tabs are broken. I don't think it's too critical that those cables are held in like that. So there we go. It's all back together now. So I'm just going to order a power supply for these. Looks like you can get them off eBay or Amazon for about $30. Because this power adapter doesn't work. One thing I discovered, it's a 12 volt 1.5 amp 12 volt 1.5 amp plug with a center negative and outside positive, which is a lot of others are the other way around, center positive. But yeah, so for about $30 and maybe half an hour of my time, I fixed this one up. It's all working well, and yeah, I either keep it as a spare or sell it maybe for $300. This seems to be a fairly well-featured, well-regarded keyboard, and yeah, saved it from landfill as well, because I think the person who I got this from would have just thrown it out because it probably wasn't worth their time repairing it. So yeah, that's good. We'll give it some more life. All right, well, that's everything for today. Thanks for watching.